Thank you, sir.
Settle down.
Mum said I could leave because I have a rash on my
Your
balls.
mum doesn't love you anymore.
Timmy is like getting he got third base with Mark.
with Mark.
With Mark.
Hey,
Did you guys hear there's a new Pokemon game coming out?
No way.
It's your time you're wasting. You'll be
shit.
kept back. You won't be able to go to lunch.
I said puck, miss.
All right. Look, I've been told that you're a rowdy bunch, and I've got to keep you kind of under control. I've heard that some of you have been putting glue on phones and having principals pick it up. And you've already just got one teacher to quit, so I'm here to sort shit out.
Dickhead.
I feel like one of you knows who did that to that phone.
I don't know anything, miss.
All right.
Miss, I heard your husband left you.
Is that because you're frigid?
I know that you're up to chapter 69 of the book, which is the
Nice.
best teacher in popular culture.
Dinner for two.
So,
Oh fuck! It's on page 420.
Miss, I don't have a
it's
page
not. You don't
69.
know how to. Who taught you how to count?
Someone drew tits all over my book.
It was
it
me.
you? Was it you?
Oh fuck! Look at the tits on this stick figure.
Whoa.
Can you not draw tits on stick figures? All right,
it's
all right. Come
Anatomy
on.
101.
All right. Talking about the best teacher in popular culture.
Not you.
To set a good example. Hey, look, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
You were just a
I'm
substitute?
getting paid $16 an hour to be here to look after you little shits.
And it shows.
They didn't want to pay me anymore because of all the records.
You couldn't get into private school, miss?
I'm going to start us off as to set a good example. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of the best teacher ever, Miss Frizzle,
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
She just,
sir,
yeah,
who are you?
I'm James, Mr. J.
Mr. J.
Mr. J.
What's the J stand for, sir?
Jerk off.
Jacob.
Jacob.
No,
It's
he
not
took
even a
the
real
day
name,
off.
liar.
Stupid name, isn't
No,
it?
it's from the Bible, mate. Fucking
Oh,
read
no,
it.
it's from
I can't read.
Twilight.
I actually tell you what, he's almost pretty cool.
All right,
because
then.
if you
Yeah.
had a middle name of J, then it'd be Triple J, like the radio show that we
that's
millions in
Hey,
top 100.
This is
I'm
the
sad
double
they
J.
moved it.
This is a double J classroom right here. All right, kiddies, let's go around and introduce ourselves. Say your name and one thing that you really want to do today and one thing that you really regret. So we can start with you there, buddy.
Yeah. I'm Dasco. And I like pussy.
I have it on
good,
good
eh?
account that the student named Dasco does not like pussy.
I dared him to do that. I dared him.
I did it.
All right.
I'm Mike Hunt, and I want to go home.
Yeah. And what's one thing that you regret, Mike Hunt?
He said it.
He said the words. What?
What's one thing you regret?
Oh, the fact that they've imposed a 29% tariff on the Norfolk Island.
Well, if you didn't know,
I think you're a bit behind. They're
obviously,
134%
No, that's China, bro.
on China.
obviously you need to go home and talk to your parents if they loved you because it's been changed and now there's a 90.
Sir, I'm the ward of the state. My
Miss, his
parents are
parents
dead.
are dead.
I feel so sorry for whatever state you're a ward of.
Oh, I don't
Right,
know.
last one. Who are you?
My last name is Iraq. My first name is Valor, and I want to learn the primary colors and why they result in the two in the pink, one in the stink. I want to know the meaning behind that. And the one thing that I regret is I've too much sex. Yeah.
Okay, look.
Am I accepted now?
You are all 10 years old. We know you're not getting any sex. None of you are getting any
never
sex.
met my uncle.
I'm not getting any sex.
Father
You're
Marky
definitely not
quite
getting any
likes
I
sex.
love how we're actually putting our hands.
Okay, all right. Dasco.
Miss.
Yes, Dasco.
I just want to say his name is actually Anna Taylor-Joy.
Hey, it's Iraq Valor.
I'm pretty sure you said Valor Iraq, but all right.
Oh, he's not saying. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Dasco. The one who
Valor on
introduced
Iraq.
himself as Dasco.
Yeah, that's me,
Who do you think is
Dasco.
the best teacher in popular culture?
Not
What did you say, sir?
Miss Frizzle.
Fuck. Darn it. Sorry.
There
Which
we
one's
go.
Miss Frizzle again?
The one Magic School Bus.
the-
Idiots.
Oh, that
Kids
that
show.
bitch. Oh, today we're gonna go inside my mud, kids.
Again, you're
On
10.
the
You don't
Magic
know what
School
that is.
Bus. They killed a kid.
Don't make me start doing sex education
They
for
killed
you all.
Arnold.
Oh, as long as you don't touch me, sir.
All right, so we had a bit of a fucking rewrite with this question, and my notes show. Just clarify, any teacher works, yeah?
Yes.
Good, because I got a lot of red X's next to
Oh my
teachers.
god.
That looks like his record.
I'm going to go with the ultimate teacher, Morpheus.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Fine.
Don't like him because he's Black Miss.
That's an that's an M15 plus movie, which apparently you watched.
No, I
that.
haven't seen it. I just heard about it.
Oh, you just read about it on the Wikipedia.
He was in
Oh.
Fortnite.
On Newground, sir.
Make sure you reference the Wikipedia properly when you put in your assignment.
He is in Fortnite, I'm pretty sure.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
I know
see
about
Sabrina
Fortnite.
Carpenter's coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Does that mean
already in it.
does that mean
Yeah,
my
that's
super rare
People-
remote's not there anymore?
People
Ah,
don't
still
get
there?
that
Oh,
job.
awesome.
If you're
just need the
wearing
skin.
one, you're not meant to. If you're wearing a Sabrina Carpenter skin, you're not allowed to kill another Sabrina Carpenter skin. And
Why
if you
not?
get like,
Why wouldn't you want to be the number one Sabrina Carpenter?
I don't know.
Kill 'em
Because
all.
only OG Sabrina Carpenter's number one Sabrina Carpenter. All right, Mike Oxlong.
Oh, thank you, sir. How do you know? Okay, I'm
That's what
going
the
to
checks are
go.
for.
Ooh, I'm going to go Mr. Dewey Finn from School of Rock.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, convicted
Is that the
child
weedy
abductor.
guy or is that the Jack
No,
Black
that's
guy?
Ned Schneebly.
Okay.
Mr. Schneebler.
Schneebly.
Okay, Valor Iraq.
Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought
good
about
shit.
that one.
Good pick. Good
It's a
pick,
good
good
one. It's a good one.
Okay.
Frizz
All right,
was my number
so-
one. That kind of fucked me a little bit.
So we'd
A
all
part of me kind of wants to forfeit
now
because how do you beat the Frizz?
Dasco up in front of the class.
Yeah.
Present your reasoning as to
Confusing
why.
the fuck out of me.
Shut up, Tom.
Hey, Iraq.
Miss, the Mike is being a dick.
Okay.
Principal's office.
Well, you can sort that out at recess.
Suspension.
I loved your intro, by the way.
Thank
that
you.
was that
good
actually
intro.
happened.
It's a good intro.
What he said happened.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
They glued a phone and the principal answered it.
It was like just watching all the.
What?
So,
Yeah, it's really funny.
Okay, go look at context. I want to hear this
so-
shit.
We're dropping the. It's James.
He's back.
Yeah, so we were bad kids in year 8. And,
Year
and
eight?
we it was year 8.
No, I'm saying that's not when it
Oh,
stopped.
right, okay, no. Well, specifically in that year, we were bad kids. We were always bad kids, but also then.
I think because you smelled weakness in your teacher
Yeah,
as well.
and we did some.
So nothing's changed.
we didn't do anything terrible, but we did.
She had a
bully.
nervous breakdown.
Yeah, she did have a nervous breakdown. So one
Cobain
of
James
the
Killed the guy.
one of the kids decided to play a prank. So he got one of those blue glue sticks
Oh, yeah.
and basically went
Go
up
on,
to
couldn't
the
sniff.
to the phone and put it on basically where you put it up to your ear and basically just painted it in the glue stick. Absolutely painted it. And because we were a bad class, we got frequent visits from the principal of middle school. He came in and then someone rang the phone.
Oh,
He's like, I'll get it. Picked it up, talked to the person, kind of just finished his visit and then left. And about half an hour later, he came back and said, so who put glue on the phone? It took him half an hour for someone to tell him that he had glue on his
I
ear.
feel like he knew immediately.
Yeah.
But
I don't. I think someone told him.
Oh.
I think someone told him.
That's really funny.
Yeah, they were like, "Why have you got glue on your ear?" And yeah, and then it was like, "Who put glue on the phone?" No one fessed up. He's like, "Okay, well, detention for everyone."
I'll start
until-
killing people.
And then I think one person that didn't actually do it then said, "Oh, I did it,"
Oh,
to
that's
kind of
nice.
take the blame.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Good times though. I was
Yeah.
I was in
Good
that class.
morale,
I was in
kids.
the smart class.
Accio grenade.
So yeah, Dasco, up in front of the class.
Oh,
Why do
you
you
said
think
yours?
that Morpheus
Excuse me.
is the best teacher?
You said yours.
Yeah, Miss Frizzle.
Miss Frizzle.
Oh, you actually said Miss Frizzle.
The
Yeah.
Frizz.
Oh, rough.
The Frizzo.
The frizz on the
Frizz
jizz.
Dizzo.
I'm a big supporter
Freezing my
of the African American population, and I think that they deserve rights just like us. So I think maybe you should all think about that when you decide on who you should pick as the best teacher, because they're people just like us, guys.
Yeah, take the red pill.
Well, what
The
does he teach?
Extent of his character.
He doesn't teach anything.
He does.
No, he doesn't. The computer does.
He teaches him, stop trying to hit me and just hit me.
In a computer program.
Yeah, and
He's
how,
just player
how does
two,
one
man.
learn
He's just
computers?
player two.
So Dasco, did he code the computer program?
No.
So
No.
it sounds like he didn't do much
Did you guys
teaching.
have IT teachers?
Yeah, we abused
It was
them.
actually ants.
Yes,
Sir,
Iraq.
did you write the books that you're teaching us
Oh,
from?
fucking
I
got
didn't
it.
know.
Oh, I think
Plagiarism.
your point is moot.
Look, you are correct. I did not write the movie Matrix 4.
Did Miss Frizzle make the bus?
Yes, she
Oh,
did.
actually, I think she cast a spell on
She did.
Fucking witch.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Was
Probably.
Miss Frizzle burned at a stake?
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to say about Morpheus?
He's got tiny glasses and they look cool.
Okay, so you're basically...
And he takes a punch like a pro.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, Neo, you know why he's the best teacher? Because he looks at his student, he's like, hey, kid, you're going to make it far. Not only are you going to make it far, like you'd say to us, miss, but he's like, hey, you're the one.
I heard that... so who is he teaching?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I heard that Will Smith was going to be Keanu Reeves, but they didn't want
Yeah.
2 African Americans in the
No,
film.
no, he actually said no to that because he wanted to go into the more profitable franchise, Wild Wild West.
Wiki wow, wiki wow, wow.
Do you know,
Fuck, I
hang
hope
on.
that's
Do
true.
you know that is true?
It is absolutely
It
true.
was going to be
With the giant spider walker.
Yep, it was going to be Will Smith and Val Kilmer as Morpheus. I'm not joking.
Val Kilmer probably would have
watched
done a
the
good job.
Fucking shit out of that film.
No, I wouldn't.
But then he said no, and then they were like, well, all right.
Well,
good.
I just
but
found out-
Keanu Reeves, people didn't know why they hired Keanu because until then he'd done the Bill and Ted stuff and he was a comedic actor.
Yeah.
And Point Break.
And Point Break and
Speed.
Constantine. And
Speed.
No,
and
Constantine
Speed
was
2.
after that. Speed.
Was it?
Yeah.
Speed.
Speed
Yeah.
1 was before Matrix.
Yeah. Speed
I
1 was...
thought Matrix came before a lot of those other things.
Oh.
No, Matrix was like one of the
To the
later
internet.
Okay, Mike Oxley.
Late 2000.
Yeah.
Who do you think the best teacher is?
Well, I said Dewey Finn from School of Rock. Because...
Pedophile.
What?
He's a
He's not a
pedophile.
pedophile.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Yeah, he comes in.
Wait,
he,
Mr. Chicken Jockey's a pedophile?
He illegally
Yeah.
entered a school under false pretenses to get closer to kids.
Yeah. Oh, I should have said Mr. Gilbert.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's actually one of my backups.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I've
I got a bunch of backups.
Yeah, okay.
No, I think he's great because he lets the kids believe in themselves, but for who they are, not who their parents think they are.
He's not a fucking
He-
teacher.
Well, hey,
He's just some fucking bum.
he's Mr. Schneebley.
Mr. Schneebler.
Schneebley. Yeah, he teaches the girl what a base is, which is awesome. And he just has no disregard. Like, you know what? Here's what it is. He brought in non-traditional teaching methods to make the students become the best they can. And that's really all we can
Are
ask
you
for.
saying that this random bum off the street came into school and was like, that girl looks like she knows how to slap fingers?
They're children.
I know. We're trying to build the story as a pedo.
He's not a pedo.
So you're condoning as a
No,
student.
okay.
You're condoning a strange man to come off the street
We wish
and
you
teach you how to play
Jack
guitar.
Black, sir. We wish you were Jack Black. At least we have fun in class.
So...
Class isn't about having fun; it's about learning.
And that's why Mr. Schneebly is the best.
I don't think-
because he wants to have fun. And so, do
So-
kids. Stop.
Allegedly.
He's not a pedo.
So The Matrix, before
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves was
Reeves.
in that. Devil's Advocate came out before The Matrix, with Robert De Niro, where he's the lawyer. One
Yeah.
of my favorite Keanu Reeves films. But also Speed came before,
Yeah.
as well as
right.
Bram Stoker's Dracula
Oh,
as well.
ew.
He was in
Oh,
that too.
Don't hold that
Jesus.
against him.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm just
I feel like he
money.
doesn't
He
want to
He
remember
was
that.
in like Point Break or Bill
Yeah.
and Ted's, all that kind of stuff. But I
He
completely forgot about
he
him.
doesn't
He
actually
had some
stuff.
range by
Yeah,
Matrix.
yeah.
Yeah, fair play. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Fair enough.
Range is a stretch, but okay.
Well, he's gone from comedy to
Have you
serious drama
watched
to then whatever
Devil's
the fuck the Matrix
Advocate
is.
before?
Nah, I haven't.
It's a very good film. Robert De Niro plays the devil.
Thanks, man.
And he wants to. Keanu Reeves
Advocate.
wants to be the best lawyer in the city, and it's and it's
he
like
have
it's
to
like a
play-
crime drama.
You
Interesting. I do like
Your Honor,
crime dramas. I love
fuck off.
Suits.
Yeah.
I really love Suits. I think Suits
Well,
is
imagine
phenomenal.
if Suits
Suits
had
LA
actually
Suits
had-
LA is out. It's so
It's
good.
pronounced Suitsla. It's a Singaporean comedy. Suitsla.
Yeah, I absolutely love Suits. That's where Meghan Markle came from.
Suits, LA.
Yeah.
Before I forget this
Slap.
closet,
Put it in.
so
You're saying posit a lot.
Posit.
I like it.
I like the
Is
word.
it a good
I've
word
been,
of the day?
I've been
Like
hearing it all
deposit?
fucking day.
Posit.
stuck in my head.
On a job site.
He does
Deposit
go.
that in my butthole.
Does go.
We're doing a
I'm
job.
going to posit this 4x4
No,
on your
no.
ass.
So we're doing like a commercial
yo.
job where I get to work at Garden City.
Yeah.
I get to do a
Good on you,
retro
mate.
refit at Gardo.
nice.
Fuck yeah.
Retro
But-
refit. What are you retro
so,
refitting?
We're putting the
like
Gardo back in Gardo.
Putting the Gardo back. We're putting the garden
We're
back.
bringing the Gardo back with
putting
the
the
beef
tree
as well.
up.
No, the retro refit is like essentially you make the refit of a new shop and you make it so it fits old architecture.
I understand. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Retro.
What's getting renoed?
One of the shops
Yeah.
in the
No
second
shit.
story,
No
next
shit.
to where JJ's is.
Okay,
On the
cool.
right hand side.
yeah.
But the owner of the store was just very and
actually-
using like well, let me just posit this idea with you.
Right.
So now it's
Gotcha.
like
So now it's stuck in your
it's stuck in my
vocab.
vocab. Guess who was meant to play Steve in the Minecraft movie if Jack Black didn't take up the
Michael
role?
Cera.
No, Chris Pratt.
Matt Berry.
Oh, have you guys
Glad
seen
he
it?
didn't.
Have you seen it?
No. no.
Are you gonna see it?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry,
will say nothing then.
Have you
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Why?
We were
Apparently-
bored.
Good or bad?
Apparently,
Oh shit!
apparently it is like
It's a fever dream.
it is
So bad is good?
the
No. Oh,
Funny?
Yeah.
Funny
yeah.
bad?
No,
So
yeah.
every person I've spoken to
You'll
that's
have a
seen
great
it
time.
has said, I went in expecting nothing
Yeah.
and I came out having a blast of a time.
Yeah.
I didn't have a blast. There was so
Okay.
many times where I'm watching me like, what the fuck?
Now,
Steve,
my understanding is a lot of your friends drink a lot and they do a lot of ket. Were they
Not
on
as much
drugs
anymore.
and or ket?
I will say there was one bit, and I don't want to say anything that happened, but there's a bit where it's like, oh, they're going to make it or they're not going to make it, oh, and then they make it, and this kid in front of us stood up and danced and like jumped.
Aw, cute.
Well, have you seen about how
Start
bad it is
flossing.
going in America? How people like lighting fireworks?
Yeah, chicken jockey.
and- yeah.
Yeah, chicken. Oh, I hate it.
Zombie
Yeah,
jockey.
they're
Even
showing
people
out
are
Flint
like,
and Steel where they light the
yeah.
fireworks. Yeah.
I hate it.
Yep.
I hate. Well, Americans in cinemas just look like absolute animals,
know.
man.
Well, imagine
I hate
sitting
it.
there while
Shut
watching
the
a
fuck
movie.
up.
Okay,
Fuck
I'm going to
me.
posit this to you.
Stop
So you
positing
thought-
shit to me.
Sorry.
Imagine going to see Batman and shit
Posit me
happens.
this, Batman.
Okay, so here's a good takeaway from that. So how bad did you think that film was? On a scale of 1 to 10.
I rated it and I gave it a 1 out of 5.
Okay.
Whoa,
it is
okay.
going to be the first $1 billion movie this year.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
tell
well,
me,
yeah.
posit me this. What
I'm
else is
sorry.
coming out this
Snow
year?
White.
Well, all of the Marvel shit comes out soon.
Yeah,
like
but they haven't
Fantastic
been good.
Four,
When's
Superman,
the last time any Marvel movie crocked $1 billion?
Don't they all?
Endgame.
I thought they all
Oh,
did.
Spider-Man?
Oh, Spider-Man probably.
Spider-Man
Oh,
probably did.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Deadpool did.
Deadpool.
Definitely
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Didn't that
And that
come
was
out this
only
year?
last year.
Oh, that was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's one of those like, there's nothing big coming this year.
Fantastic Four.
That'll crack $1 billion for sure.
Fantastic Four's going to crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only reason Minecraft is cracking $1 billion is because it's a game franchise.
Yeah.
Novocaine's going to
There's a
crack
lot of
$1 billion.
autistic people
Novocaine's
going around these
sick.
days.
I do want to see
I
it.
have heard
Novocaine fucking
Novocaine
rocks.
like kicks ass.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
It's just Huey, but he can feel no pain.
Yeah. Oh, very true.
Yeah.
But but apparently
wild film.
26 is the year where like all the big movies come out next year.
Fuck yeah.
Because
okay.
the
We got
Odyssey,
Avatar, we got Odyssey, we
I
got
really wanna
Dune
watch
Part
that.
What's
3.
Odyssey?
Chris Nolan.
Chris Nolan,
He's
but,
doing home as the Odyssey.
but he's using like 75 to 80% practical effects. And have you seen the people that have?
Fucking says that all the time.
No,
Tenet
but haven't you
too.
haven't you
I
heard about the
know.
giant that they set up?
I'm just sick of Chris Nolan posturing, saying, I don't use CG. You're like, motherfucker, you do.
I'm kind of sick of Chris Nolan.
And also,
I just
Oppenheimer.
want to see a decent like.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
just
Well, we're off.
Any
We're off at the races.
director could have done
it just
Oppenheimer, honestly.
you just struck
Yeah.
me like lightning,
Ka-chow.
James. I know that you're going to hate me for saying this, and
Whoa.
I already can
You're
feel
what?
the moment after I finished doing it. I knew
Can you
that.
go get me a glass, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
The old Newey special.
And can you
the-
just stretch out your neck? Because that's what I'm going for.
Okay, so the moment I finished doing this, I knew that you were going to throw a lot of flack at me,
Wank.
and then I knew you were going to throw a lot of flack
I'm
at
going
me.
to flack you? Okay.
I sat down
Whoa.
and I watched.
How dare you?
I don't want
No,
a
no.
sippy cup.
So before Finn's birthday
My
on
first class.
Sunday, I came home from doing a DJ gig.
Yeah.
I got home at midnight. I sat down and watched Rebel Moon.
Why?
Just wait. I watched Rebel Moon,
I regret giving you this.
and then
That is neon.
That's his piss.
I sat down and watched Rebel Moon in its
Yeah.
entirety.
Yuck.
And I was like, this movie is fucking atrocious.
Yes.
The pacing in it is disgusting.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it said, hey, because you watched this, do you want to watch this?
Yeah.
Then it said that the Rebel Moon director's cut was there.
Schneider. Yeah.
I proceeded to watch the director's cut.
It's like 3 hours.
Oh, that's good.
I watched 5.5 of
You watched
just
5.5
short of
hours of
6
Rebel Moon.
hours of Rebel Moon.
What's wrong with you?
Desk.
You're sick.
You know what?
so narrow.
The entire time that you were saying Rebel Moon, I thought you were talking about Electric State.
No.
I watched that.
So
And I was,
I've
and then
watched
you
that.
said director's cut. I'm like, why are the fucking is that Russo's? Is that right?
Yeah.
Why are the Russo's doing a director cut? And I was like, oh, you're talking about fucking Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
It was in 4x3.
Now, I was watching the original version,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, surely it can't be that different. And then looked at the time difference, and I'm
So
like wondering, why the fuck would they make it so that it's almost an hour longer than the original movie? And then all of a sudden I started watching it, and I'm like,
Snyder doesn't know how to tell a
oh,
story.
shit.
Yeah, 'cause he
this
doesn't know
actually
how to
is a
fucking
story
direct.
now. Because the original, they just went, oh, yeah, we're going to just take out all the sex. Okay, that's 45 minutes. And then we're going to take out all the story, which is another 45 minutes.
Oh wait, is there a sex cut? Because I'd watch that one.
There's a lot of sex.
It's called Rebel Poon.
It's got that
She's cool.
the blade leg chick from
Oh,
I
okay,
like
yeah.
her.
She's
she's
really
the
good. Yeah,
lead.
she's like a-
And
What alien is she?
she's just a human.
Oh, good on her.
Just a human.
Just a
Oh,
human. And she's
stepping down in the
and
world.
then there's
What
like
has he made?
but then it's got old mate Hannibal Lecter in it, and he plays a robot.
Oh, I was just trying
Mads
to think of
Mikkelsen.
like I was
Are you
like,
trying to think what?
Yeah.
Did you say what has Zack Schneider made?
yeah. Let me.
He's
Okay,
like, oh
let me
yeah,
explain.
300.
Let me explain. I was having an internal monologue in my head. You understand this? Yeah. And I was like, okay, Zack Snyder keeps getting movies. Why? He hasn't made anything good in a really long time. Why? I looked it up. I was
Justice
like
League.
300. Okay.
300 Justice League. Yeah.
Did he do Sucker Punch as well?
Justice
We did do
League.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker
Sucker Punch is
League.
good.
I thought
Justice
Sucker Punch was
League.
I
fun.
didn't mind Sucker
I enjoyed
Punch.
Sucker
I
Punch.
like
Mid.
the comic book better
Mid.
than the movie, though. The comic book of Sucker Punch is
Well, I mean,
Bigger
it's- yeah.
titties.
yes. But then after I finished watching that,
6 hours of Rebel Moon.
6
Yep.
hours of Rebel Moon,
Did you watch
I
part two?
realized
You watched part 2, didn't you?
I went to watch
sick
part 2,
fuck.
and then
You
I was
loaded
like,
the
fuck.
shotgun.
And then I was like, fuck, I better not do this. And then saw the time and realized that I had to be up in like a few hours
well,
to go to a kid's
I
birthday
better
party.
watch Rebel
So
Moon
then I was just
too.
like, and then I worked out the timing. I'm like, no, I can't finish the 2 of them before I go to the party. So I went, fuck it, what am I going to watch? I then proceeded to watch Stowaway with Anna Kendrick.
I've seen that.
And
It's all right.
whatever her fucking name is, Muriel's Wedding.
Tony Collette.
Tony Collette.
Yeah.
And then I got halfway through that and I'm like, this is shit. And then I decided to watch Hereditary.
What a fucking jump.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm really invested. Anyway, time to go to a kid's birthday party.
Yeah, I
I
want to
just
be
want to watch the
emotionally
scene where she
devastated.
hits the tree and then we'll
Yeah,
go.
and then, no, she's like,
I
what?
feel safe now.
Hey, sweetie, why have you got just a random keyboard there? I'm just going to drop an 808 when her head hits the bowl.
All right,
Holy
Iraq
shit.
for law.
Where did we get? What are we doing?
How'd we get here?
Who knows?
where are we?
So, my last name is Iraq, sir. My first name is Valor.
Okay,
So can you say my name properly?
no.
Oh.
Mr. Valor.
I am choosing Koro Sensei. He is a yellow lollipop looking fuck
Yeah.
with tentacles.
Tentacle boy.
He is a man that is the strongest being in the universe, destroyed the moon. It says, I'm going to destroy the earth in a year unless someone kills me. And pretty much takes on a class of students and trains them to kill him. But along the way, he teaches them to find their own inner strength, find out what their
true.
strengths and weaknesses are, and also how to wield a gun and a knife and fuck cunts up. Yes?
It's really good.
I was going to say, speaking as an education professional,
Yeah?
I don't know if I'd want children to be able to kill efficiently. That seems like
well,
a bad.
I
That
think-
seems like a bad class
Well,
to teach.
Stay out of the Middle East,
let me
sir.
pause it with you, sir. The whole class...
I don't know who
Can we
told
just
you.
retitle this to the Posit episode?
I don't know who told you.
No, what we need to do is just have a counter with it, like
Pause it.
ting.
I don't know who told you you're getting extra credit for the positing, but you're not.
I already, the moment I started, they pointed me out. I already know I'm going to be voted as imposter for dropping the
positing
word. For positing
I love doing a bit
That
of
was a good
people.
joke, Dasco.
Thank you.
But
I'm quite good at that.
when you walked in here today, you were like, "Man, these kids are a bunch of dropkick cunts." I could see it on your face.
That's not what that's only what I
My
thought.
mum said that's a bad boy.
I can't say dropkick is
but
wrong.
Kick or
every
cunt?
single
Dropkick's
person
naughty.
in Koro Sensei's class is just a shit smear.
Yeah.
The lowest of the low. And then by the end of it, they're actors, they're kingdoms of industry leading fashion icon, assassin,
We don't talk about
football star. They're all now cream of the crop. They're the best at what they do.
Do they still do murdering?
I think only 2 or 3 of them continue doing
pretty
murdering.
bad
But the one who
rate,
kills, okay,
Oh.
no,
Spoiler.
no spoilers. I don't tell you who
Isn't that
killed
the
them.
point of the show?
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's
Surely
great.
check it
Anyone
out.
who hasn't seen it,
I watched a
would
bunch of
pause it.
episodes. I didn't finish it. But
really-
I
When
posted
you-
it down.
When
I
you
thought
get
it
to
was
the
quite
last episode, and then the
Is it
deed
one
actu-
season?
No, 2.
Too.
cool.
Who does Matt Mercer play?
One of the
I don't
kids?
think he is anyone.
Oh, really? Who's Laura Bailey then?
Oh, she's
gotta
That's
be
a good
one of them.
question.
She's
because
probably
Matt
in there.
Mercer's probably.
Who's Troy Baker playing?
Who's
I'll-
Travis
He's too
Willingham?
expensive.
I tell you what,
For anime.
I will sit back down, sir, and I'll listen to your lesson while I look
Well,
up what Mercer played in the.
I appreciate that.
He doesn't have an argument. He's got no legs to stand on.
We'll bully him later on the playground like normal kids.
They call him Oscar Pistorius because he's got no legs to stand on.
You can posit him into the rubbish bin then.
Okay.
So, Miss Frizzle.
In the
Didn't
bin-
ask.
in-
Okay. All right, Dasco. What are your backups then?
Oh, okay. Sorry, sir.
It's your life.
Back up. Yes, your lunch.
All right. My backups. I had Betty White in Community.
Oh, fantastic
Oh,
answer.
yeah, that is a great answer.
I'm going to build this into one weapon. You attack me with friendship.
That's one answer. I had Walter White in Breaking Bad before he broke bad.
He was not a good teacher.
No. Oh, he cared.
He was enthusiastic.
He was very
He
passionate.
wasn't a good teacher though.
He's in.
Oh my God, he's actually
he's
in it.
actually,
Of course
he's
he's in.
actually in assassination classroom.
That's funny.
He's he
it's an
plays
anime.
Nagis's dad.
It's an anime. Of course, Matt Mercer's going to be in it.
They're all in it, bro.
I had Miss Honey, but I thought she was too easy.
Oh, from Billy Madison.
I don't think she'd put out.
Oh,
no,
from Matilda?
From Matilda. Who are you thinking of?
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
The
What
fuck
one?
toy.
I'm not in your brain.
Who's the one from Billy Madison?
The one that
one he
Chris
hooks up
Farley
with.
tries to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit, what's her name? I don't
When she gets on the bus and he's like,
Yeah, Veronica
Oh.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's her name? Veronica what?
Veronica Vaughn.
Vaughn. That's right.
I
good
had Professor X.
Fuck.
And you know what? I think this was more as a sympathy one, but I had Mr. Clark from Stranger Things just because I felt bad how he went out.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
nice
that
to
was
those kids.
sad.
Good times. Good
He was
times.
very nice to those kids.
I had, obviously,
Yes,
I
Mike
had,
Oxlong.
I had Frizz. I had Dewey Finn. I had Dr. Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but he's
None of that-
fucking
none of
all the
that.
students.
Yeah, I was going to say
You
he
know
just
that.
fucked
What
all
more do you
of
want?
them.
You
Where are you going
are.
for class?
What do you go to class for, bro?
You have a bussy, not a pussy. He
What
won't want
fuck
you.
Harrison
Oh,
Ford?
fucking bro. I had Professor X. I had
Yep.
Mr. Miyagi.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
And I had Old Zorro
Okay.
from Zorro.
Old Zorro.
Mr.
Old
Miyagi.
Zorro.
The Legend of Zorro or just Zorro?
The Legend of Zorro, but Old Zorro.
Is that the first or the seventh one?
Isn't
They
the
made
one with
more than
Antonio
two?
Banderas?
who plays old Zorro?
It's someone
Antonio
famous.
Banderas.
No, new Zorro is Antonio Banderas.
Sean Connery?
Old Zorro
don't know. I get a
is...
feeling
that
so
it
full
would
of
be
shit.
like it'd
It's
be like a
someone
British
very
actor.
well
idea.
known.
It's
Is it
what's-
old mate from Battlestar Galactica?
No.
Is it
Nah, it's the guy
Ben
from,
Mendelsohn?
Is it Ben Mendelsohn? No.
It's the
I
guy
think it's Anthony
from,
Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins is the guy that's in Rebel
famous
Moon.
Spaniard
Before I
Anthony
forget.
Hopkins.
Oh,
I
okay.
looked up
It wasn't
Zorro
Mads
and I got
Mikkelsen.
Zooey Deschanel.
Okay, right.
Yeah, that's her.
Hey, can I get Zorro IMDb? Do you want to fucking...
Yeah, isn't that?
All right.
think that stands for?
Glorious Iraq.
I had
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a white guy
The
playing.
Spaniard.
Do you know how to use a
Spaniards?
sword? Stick him with the pointy end.
Yes. The
Good times.
main ones I had was Arnold Schwarzenegger from Kindergarten
Oh,
Cop.
yeah.
That was like going to be my joke answer because,
That's
like,
fair.
yeah,
He's not a tumor.
he's going to teach me like where
is no
girls
bathroom.
have boys have penises, girls have vaginas. But if anyone comes in,
Can't
he's
say that
going to
anymore.
like any American school shooting's not going to have him because Arnold Schwarzenegger's just like,
Yeah, that's
"Go on."
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
He can get shot as easily as anyone.
yeah.
he's a Terminator.
But then
I
I was
am
just
And
like,
technically easier because he's got bigger surface area.
True.
If it's
yeah,
blitz,
but
we
I
could
feel
kill
like
it.
if he flexed hard enough, he'd deflect the buckshot. We got like the fleshy.
buckshot.
We're all squishy and he's hard.
He's hard.
No, and any
They're
good
not
school shooters
boobs.
use some slugs in their shotgun.
No, they're using birdshot.
But Miss Miyagi, that one swept right under my radar.
Yeah,
I didn't
same,
know
actually.
that one.
Oh, funny.
He waxed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that was a joke. But literally, I completely forgot about Mr. Miyagi.
Thank you.
But then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, which one would you choose, OG or Jackie Chan?
Oh, Jackie Chan, the best one.
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna watch the new
Yeah,
one?
of course I am.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Wait,
Support
there's
the
another
wrong
new one
Miyagi.
that's
Yeah,
still
it's
going?
like no, it's
Legends. It's Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio.
Yep, they come together and
They got to train a kid. They got to train Miles Morales.
Have you finished
Oh.
recent Cobra Kai?
Dude, Cobra Kai sucks.
Oh, come on, man! You gotta fucking
It's
finish
so
it, cunt. I
shit.
don't
I'm not
care.
All
finished.
right, what were your other
Oh,
backups?
I had to, mate. Need to care, but
Okay.
it's
He's got no book. He's lost.
Oh, I was just literally going to say
This
like
is the secret.
Yoda, but that one's just go through. He didn't really teach. But then I was going to choose that weird the dude from Acolyte because he seemed pretty cool.
Oh,
But
yeah, like,
Jong.
I'm
He's
genuinely trying to think of his real name and not
he's
the
from,
fucking
like-
guy from Squid.
Yeah, he's the dude
Bong
from Squid
Joon-ho?
Games.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so. Or is it? You racist
Wait, no,
fuck.
that's Squid Game. No, hang on. That's Parasite.
Yeah.
Shit. Who is he?
Nah, it's Squid Game.
I think it is Squid Game. It's the same guy.
Yeah, it is the guy
I'll
from
tell you
Squid
what,
Game,
I'll
but
tell you
that's
what,
his
can I-
name in Squid Game.
Can I posit? We need an upgrade. On the
Motherfucker.
podcast.
You
Stop
need to
saying
stop
pause
saying
it.
pause it.
Can we turn James into the computer guy that every other podcast has?
Lee Sun Jung.
Because I feel like
You wanted to
you're-
AI
yeah.
me?
No. Like as in like you
Oh, the
have
guy
like
that's doing the
Lee Jung
research?
Jae.
doing the research.
The Dior
Yeah,
case, right?
yeah.
okay.
So like as in like I think your words per minute would be better than all of our words per
Yeah,
minute
yeah,
combined.
yeah.
Yeah, Song Ji Han is
Yeah.
the name of the guy.
Sorry, who's the name?
Song Ji Han.
But would you like? What about making James the research guy? Because he's quick to type. He won't.
Is he?
He won't.
We're
go.
all quick to type.
Oh, I don't know. I get my W's and ASDs mixed up.
I haven't played enough PC games, mate.
How is?
I set my keyboard to Dvorak.
Oh my god!
I'm not.
I
I'm
use
not
the claw
Okay,
method.
well, here you go. If you're so good at the keyboard, what letter's next to the Y on the QWERTY keyboard?
T.
T.
Fuck
Idiot.
you.
Gee.
It's in
So
QWERTY.
my backups were Mr. G.
Mr. G.
Mr. G.
Speaking of Mr. G,
That's a
did
bad
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
Mr. G as Mr.
I'm
Back?
sorry, we're not talking about that
Oh,
now.
okay.
Maybe later, if you could. It's fine.
You should look him up on
On your
Spotify.
recess.
What?
What, Chris Lilly?
Ecstasy.
Yeah.
E,
No. The
ecstasy.
one that I was talking about before, and how I don't understand how, like,
Poor James.
I'm sorry.
My other backup was Mr. Ratburn because he taught us it was okay to be gay.
And eventually,
Yeah,
in
and
the
my
future.
final one was the guy, the teacher from Daria, who keeps getting really angry and his eyeball pops.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
class.
It looks
Yeah.
like
I don't remember
you're
his name.
actually drinking coolant from your fucking gun.
Yeah, it does actually.
Post mix.
Excuse you, my coolant is purple or pink.
Interesting.
He hasn't posited why Miss
Mate.
is the best. We
She's
skipped
got,
him.
she's got
Yeah, we
Kameshi.
haven't. You know what? I will talk about that if you stop saying the word posit.
I can't.
Just do it. You need
Okay,
to
I'll-
stop, James.
Put this dick in
I'll
that ass.
pussy you a question.
Oh my god.
I'll slice bread you a question.
Pause it. This dick in
Yes,
that
go
ass.
on.
Pause it.
What were the other words this highfalutin store manager was telling you?
Well met, builder man.
He's a fucking Skyrim NPC.
What does
Hello,
that,
how
what
are
does
you
that
doing?
equate to?
I've actually been watching a lot of Skyrim brain rot on TikTok, and I
some
love
of them are
it.
good.
Yeah.
I like that when he gives the what's his name the AI. He gives what's that guy the companion the AI thing.
Oh, there's a mod for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
It
forget
looks
the
so
guy
fun.
he gives it to, but it's like Asmodeus.
The one
at my
that keeps
balls.
saying Nereva.
Nerevar.
Oh,
That's
sweet
the one.
Nerevar.
Are we in your goon cave, Nereva?
Nerevar.
I want that mod.
Yeah,
Just
God,
get
that
the
was
mod,
so
man.
fun.
If only you streamed.
Yeah,
Still,
it looks
you
like such a
could
cool
do
mod
it.
because he's got like a million voice lines that he says.
Yeah,
so many,
so
dude.
one's
But
recorded.
one of them,
Nerevar.
I've seen it, and it is the funniest fucking thing because he goes, "Unfortunate Nerevar, you have found the one voice option that results in your death as soon as I stop speaking."
And then he dies.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
It's so funny.
Is that the one where they feed ChatGPT into it?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, I think it's run by
like a
OpenAI.
lot of it's just a lot of nonsense. He's like, do you want to go into the Argonian maid?
I don't know if that's appropriate.
Yeah. And it's just like the
Thank
whole
God I'm wearing this mask on
No,
so I can
the
suck
whole-
down this nerve root.
the whole like prison scene where it's just like you being locked up. It's just like, yes, this one is accused of being the Rizzler and going through and gooning throughout all the lands.
It's so good. It's such a good
I've seen a
mod.
lot
Such
of
a fun
a second dragon has hit the tower.
Yeah, that's a
Kind of
cracking
shit.
good one. Nearby.
I might need to do some downloading.
Yeah.
Just
It's
do
time for
it.
another
Hey,
Skyrim run.
But think about which version of Skyrim are you going to do it on?
One with fishing.
He's fridge.
What's the newest one?
I don't know.
There was something beyond. No,
Anniversary
there's something
Squared?
beyond anniversary now. It's something else.
I've tried to
Platinum
play it. It
edition?
keeps
Something like that.
crashing.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I've got one and it keeps
Yeah, it's
crashing.
rubbish.
Yeah.
I've just been
mods.
smashing out Balatro.
I was like,
That's
oh,
good.
dude, that's a great.
I
I've
did
been
see
back on the
him
Hades train.
present at the
Okay.
like get his award in his full
Yeah,
get up. It's
yeah.
great.
I did see that,
Yeah,
and his
so-
speech was really good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one where it's like, I don't know what game they're playing, but the guy's chatting and all of a sudden like Lara Croft is kind of standing there and it's like, hey, why is she looking like that? Do you have mods
Resident
installed on
Evil.
the game? And then it pans and it's just like the Master Chief. And he's like, no.
It's Resident Evil.
Resident
yeah,
Evil,
Resident
yeah.
Evil 5, yeah.
Cracking good time.
So Miss Frizzle.
yeah, the frizz.
So she teaches her
Frizzler.
student in unconventional ways, not in the way that Morpheus does, where he doesn't actually teach anything.
I like the sound of
she
unconventional.
actually teaches a bunch of stuff. So she has a magic school bus,
Mm-hmm.
and she shoves
What?
these kids in the school bus,
Kidnaps
and
them.
they go
Without
on
consent.
adventures.
Yeah.
No, they consented when
Uh,
signed up to
There's
sorry.
no parental forms,
Sorry,
bro. She's
the
stealing
redhead kid
kids.
definitely is not consenting.
Arnold gets killed. She kills Arnold.
Arnold
Have you
consented.
seen that clip where it's
Yeah.
like they straight killed
They
this
straight
kid?
killed him, man.
Wait, the football-headed kid?
No, the ginger boy.
Isn't there an episode where they fucking go inside one of the kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the kids is sick and they go
Yeah, well.
inside him. Yes.
Yeah. They
How
go,
else do you learn about how a kid gets sick?
A book?
This is the uterus.
What? No, I don't think that kid had a
It's
uterus.
a child. What?
Why is a uterus in your ear canal?
Huh.
So he
I think we found
identifies
the problem.
differently.
So she's from the school of just
Hard knocks.
on the ground teaching. So
She's in the trenches. She's
wearing a press
she's in the
jacket and a
trenches.
helmet.
So a kid's got an earache, and she's in that ear finding out. You don't learn
That's
from
what you
books.
want.
You learn from being in the ear and looking at all the
But
bacteria.
here, let me
Miss,
posit
can we
posit
learn
you a
about
question.
child
you
labour
can posit
laws?
anything you
She's
want.
a
but
teacher.
no.
She's not a qualified medical expert. What's she doing inside a person?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can teach that. What about PDHPE, mate?
Yeah, but they're not operating on kids.
They could be.
They're not.
So what
shouldn't be.
happens if a doctor then starts teaching in a school?
Then it would be a medical school and he would be qualified.
Yeah,
but
but
she
what,
ain't.
what happens if they
She's
could,
from on the ground school of
What
hard
She's in the
happens-
knocks.
trenches.
What happens if they couldn't crack it as a doctor because they don't like blood and shit?
Then they're not-
then they go and teach in a
You
primary
moved.
school.
Then they shouldn't be in
Fucking
the
South America.
You become the everyday man's doctor, a dentist. Then you're fine.
Dentistry is actually hard as you get into the medical school.
Just ask your dentist.
take a bite out of my foreskin.
It should be
Fucking-
easy because they're all killing themselves.
If your dentist is doing
If you
that, that's not a proper
Oh,
dentist.
how else is he meant to give me an oral exam?
Eh.
You're in timeout for 5 minutes.
That's what's talking about
In
his
the corner.
trauma again.
No, that's Dusker. He chose
Sorry.
Morpheus.
Iraq is
I'm a
talking about
motherfucker.
his trauma again.
All right, tell us
It's
about
not,
Morpheus.
my name is Valor on Iraq.
Mobius?
That sounds like a
Murderous.
Philomena Kunk character.
It's a drag queen name, Valor on Iraq.
I mean, Philomena Kunk is a character.
Cheers.
So
But
your-
another
your-
character.
your-
Does teach.
It doesn't make sense.
Can I tell me what the
She teaches-
Frizzler
What the
does?
fuck is this? Yeah? What?
He's
The
drinking too much
Frizzler.
coolant.
The Frizzler.
He's drunk a lot of coolant.
You need to cool off, brother. You haven't put those.
run faster.
Kid's got
So,
an airlock.
give me some examples of some of the lessons that the Frizzler gives.
Yeah.
Inside kid's butthole is poo.
She takes the kids to a farm and teaches them about how farmyard animals work.
And then she
Doesn't
shrinks
need a
and
magic school bus for that.
Yeah.
and then she shrinks and goes upside a goat's ass and goes, see, more poo.
Little poo though.
She
They put it
takes,
different to ours.
she takes the kids to the Smithsonian and she starts to go in the exhibits with the kids.
Still don't need a bus for
Don't need a
that.
bus for that though.
That's just called an excursion,
I'm
isn't
sorry.
it? Mate, she goes to space.
Mate, they're not from Washington, D.C. How else are they going to get there without a school
she
bus?
goes to space. The bus turns
They're
into a
from
boat.
Seattle,
They go down
mate.
the
It's on the other
Amazon.
side of the country.
Yeah, it can
They go
fly.
to space.
Don't they go back in
they teach the
time?
kids
They
about
sure don't.
They teach the kids about gravity and
Oh, they
space.
do. They go back to the dinosaurs. They go back to the dinosaurs.
Why isn't that? There's a better question. Why the fuck is she a teacher and not stopping 9/11?
Bang. There it is. She's a war criminal.
Because
Miss
you
Frizz is
know
a
that
war criminal. She's from Argentina.
You know very well that she was Osama's right-hand woman.
They called her the ghost.
She's on the ground. She was on the ground of... No.
She was on the ground.
She was one of the buses.
She kicked the tower.
Oh no, the second bus hit my
Posit me
ovaries.
this. The magic school bus is just a Decepticon.
Decepticon?
Optimum Prime.
Is it fucking pride? Is it from a fucking market? Yeah, I just picked up his Decepticon at Paddy's Markets.
Hey guys.
It's fucking nice. It's Bumblebee. It's Bumblebee before he joins
Bumblebee.
back
That's
up.
what he talks to the
Yeah.
radio.
Hello.
Whoa.
Bumblebee
What's
in
he cosplay?
Tribeca.
I don't.
He's the little guy from the Muppets.
So, legitimately, what did Morbius teach Keanu?
He didn't teach you
Morpheus.
shit,
Oh,
dude.
sorry, right.
He taught him.
They're both so inconsequential.
They are not. He's super important. He
So-
found Neo.
So why did
he?
Yes.
Morbius not come
teach him
back
that.
for some of the later movies?
Huh?
Why did Morbius not come back for some of the later
Morpheus.
movies? Sorry, sir.
He knew you'd get him.
Why did Morpheus not come back for the later movies?
He did.
He did.
Did he?
What?
Didn't he? Was he back in the most recent
He
one?
was in all three of them.
What about the most recent one?
There's a fourth?
When
Yeah,
did that
yeah.
come out?
Recently.
Well, that
I
must
went
be. That
with
sounds
my
really
wife.
good.
What's it about?
I thought he died.
I don't know. She was blowing me.
Cool and James is cool James.
I like Cool James.
I've had too much coolant to be this hot.
I'm a high octane man.
Piss in her mouth.
So
you know?
did you cut the hole in the
get my
bottom of the
dick
popcorn bucket and put it
No,
in that?
no. She loves
piss in
me.
her- did
She
you
loves
piss in
me. I
her
don't
as
need
well?
tricks
Yeah,
to
Did
get her
you
to play
piss
me.
in her?
Some girls like that.
No.
So, do you put the balls in?
You don't put the balls in.
Mr. Principal, this teacher is drinking coolant.
Imagine walking into your woodworking class and your teacher just sitting there, just hard drinking pre-mixed
Varnish.
coolant.
He's half and varnish.
Better if you said James' wife Peter on his like, just drinking coolant.
Too busy blowing me.
Actually, well, there was one student in the school
Put the Vipers
that,
on, bro.
that Paul and I went to that I think we talked about it before, who kept drinking milk.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And he'd literally just, in the middle of like science, he'd pull out a 2-liter bottle of milk and he'd just start chugging it. And the teacher would be like, why are you drinking milk? And he'd be like,
Bulking.
to get big. He is big now, but that's because of the other stuff that he puts in him.
I can say that there was the most uncomfortable teacher at
He
St.
could lactate as well, by the way.
Yo.
Pious? Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
was
is this a diddle story?
No. This is way better.
Better than a diddle story?
So no, there was
Reverse diddle.
I'm not sure if you were there or not, but
Yeah.
they had that hot PE teacher intern from university. She was probably 18, 19 years old. And there was
weird now.
Yeah.
there was this intern teacher came in, this placement teacher, and essentially all these people were like, hey man, she's like super hot. And there's a kid that I went to school with and he's like 7 foot tall, brick shit house, and he got caught
Oh, that's what the women want.
under the table
no.
to the teacher. And it was that, remember the desk he used to have in PE that had
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
hole in the center, and he was just sitting on
He
the
just
table.
stuck his dick through.
He was just like sticking his dick in there and was blowing his load into the desk. And she caught
Put your
him.
books
But
in
the thing
there.
was, is she didn't want to say anything about it during class and brought him back after class. But then that's when the kid found out that the placement teacher was having essentially sleeping with that teacher.
Oh, shit.
And his wife was a teacher at the school as well.
Oh, shit.
And because of that
What?
kid, he found out and was going to spread it around the school and essentially broke up the two teachers because
Shit.
they were having an affair with the
Wait.
placement student.
Did he break up the affair or did he break up the marriage?
Broke up the marriage.
Whoa.
Okay, just so I understand in my
They
in
taught
my head
home
canon.
wrecking at Pius?
Let's say that
Sick.
the teacher was named Paul,
No,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
and
so-
Paul was married to.
Paul was married
Don't
to
do
Liam.
this. Okay.
Yeah, Paul was married to Liam.
And
Not
Paul
at a
was
Catholic
having
school.
sex with James.
Okay, right.
And then
He's just so
Jasper,
hot.
Fucking what?
then
Yeah,
Then
fresh.
James,
Yeah.
James caught Dasko
He's fresh.
masturbating
Wait, that
under the
Dasko
desk.
or this Dasko?
This Dasko.
Okay, right.
Dasko was positing into the desk.
Yeah, was positing into the desk. James wanted me
Depositing.
to see James after class.
Right, okay.
So Dasko stayed behind class, and during that,
you, hubby.
he, Dasko saw James and Paul
Me saw
making
who?
out.
Okay, so we have, wait, so in this
Yes.
instance, James was just a real fucking idiot because James knew
Correct.
that
Yes.
Dasko was coming
Correct.
back,
Correct.
and then could not resist the urge
And
to
then James
talk
are
to
more.
Tom.
It's almost like James was
Paul,
18.
and then Dasko went out on the recess lunch train and
Deposited.
did the Chinese whispers all the way through the school, and then
I'm
what?
kidding.
Just to confirm,
Whispers.
at this stage, Dasko was about 17, 18 years old? Or is this, but this was,
No,
this was
no,
prior.
this would have been
right,
like 15,
prior,
15,
right,
16,
okay.
16. Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, right, cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what's extra funny though? I like to imagine that she would be like, "Oh yeah, well I did break up this marriage, and he did cheat on his wife, but that kid's coming in his desk."
Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's just
So,
like, but then the funny thing was the moment everyone found out about the kid that was coming in the desk, like, oh, you're a fucking sick cunt.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
In a-
It
in a,
sounds
like-
like a bad
Where
way.
the dude who cut his pockets out.
Oh, yeah, and he just,
And he'd be rubbing it, but he'd make eye contact and be like, as he's doing it, you're like, I don't
Yeah, but the
want
thing
this.
is, so wait, what school did you go to?
No, we don't know.
we're
It's
not
we're not doing that.
No, we
You,
don't do
you
it.
didn't go to Pius.
No.
No. We
There
had
was
money.
like
Educated.
Eiffel Towers
we
happening.
had,
Yeah,
we
it's
had
a lot of
money.
weird shit.
We had money.
Yeah,
We went to a good school.
like there was like one like year 10.
That sounds
Everyone,
awesome.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
weird
it was
shit.
fucking mad. There was like after school, everyone went to the Hungry Jacks at the time.
Yeah.
Like around Garden City.
Burger King.
Garden
No,
City.
it was.
Red
it was
Raven.
Hungry
My
Jacks.
bad, yeah.
And the funny thing is that there was the Katara High kids had an issue with the St. Pius kids,
Yeah.
and there used to be this feud at the bus
Oh,
stop.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then it got to
probably
the
'cause
point.
the Pius kids could afford shoes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But then what happened
You
was
joke.
one of the Pius kids bashed one of the Katara High
Yeah,
kids, and then
nice.
there was the war of Katara High versus St. Pius, and all of Katara High tried to invade St. Pius.
I
from the
remember
bottom,
this.
and they
Yeah,
were
I
taking
remember
the
that,
handles off the shopping trolleys.
Were
and
you
were-
there when that one kid from Katara High came and he had like a knife?
Ew, in
Yeah.
a desk?
And he came, it was by himself, and he's come into like the year 10 area, and he's coming, he's like, I want to start stabbing cunts. And then
One of the teachers.
there was like, I don't know, 200 year 10 students.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, let's get him.
Yeah.
And just held him down.
Yep.
And one of the teachers came and like, what the fuck is going on? Why is there so much blood?
He had a knife, miss.
but-
Oh, okay, fair enough. Get out of here.
So the funny
Go to
thing
class.
is that St. Pius, everyone thinks, oh, they're Catholic school kids.
Yeah.
Oh, we got up to some fucking shady shit.
yeah.
There was drains just outside of the school, and everyone just kept going in the fucking
Yeah,
things
that's true.
and going up
Some
the
chick
drains.
fell down. Yeah. Para.
Did you? You pushed a chick down a drain?
Wow, she was
No,
talking to me.
there was a guy that that
chirping
essentially
She said I'm gross.
Got a lot of teeth for
were
a
you
smart
there
ass.
when the guy disconnected from God's Minecraft server on the bridge?
I don't know.
Oh my god,
know
that
what
is
we're
the
doing
worst,
here.
the
User
worst
has left the
analogy for
server.
that. Did he yell chicken jockey?
No.
Oh, he does say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just one line. Can I tell you one line from the
Yeah,
movie
sure,
that's
go for it.
horrible?
I'm
It's
telling
got
you-
I forget her name, but she's the I'm taking the dog chick from Legally
Jennifer
Blonde.
Coolidge.
Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge. She's in it,
And
and she
she's
hits
fucking a
someone.
white
She
villager.
hits. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so she hits the villager with her car, and she's like, "You're not going to sue me, are you? People always want to sue me after I hit them with my Jeep Grand Cherokee."
So
And they say that twice.
Wait, what's the reference to a Jeep during?
That's it. She
Oh,
hit it with a
right.
Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's it.
It would have been funny if it was
So
Ford Bronco.
to infer to my friend James and Paul and Liam, we have kids in your families.
yeah. I have
What?
many kids.
You have like no wait, your sister doesn't have any. Sorry, your family does not have any children. You have
Like
cats.
cousins.
I'm shooting
But
blanks.
Minecraft movie is going to be the movie that stays around for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
I am going to have to
It
watch
is.
that movie a shit ton.
You won't.
Yes.
Yes.
My
That's why I got
son.
my
Until the
juice
Roblox
died.
movie comes out, though.
Ugh.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I
God,
can't wait for the
I'm
scene
sorry.
where they take them out of Roblox and into an alleyway.
I feel like you've forgotten
them.
about the Skibbity Toilet movie.
Yeah, I really.
They can't do that anymore.
They
They
do.
got nailed for copyright.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's still going.
No, don't.
You can't
I think it is.
unskibbity a toilet once it's been skibbited.
I hope you
No,
can.
but I can guarantee you that Minecraft is going to be one of those movies that just doesn't go away. It's going to be those. It's just going to. It's in the zeitgeist now.
Have you
Because you
considered?
know why? Because guess what?
What?
There's Minecraft movie 2 and 3 already being written and greenlit, and a Minecraft a Creeper spin-off television series
I
as
hope
well.
they do the with
I'll give him this though. The explosions look fantastic.
Yeah. Have you actually?
The creepers popping.
I watched
Awesome.
it because Shelley. Oh, sorry, my wife.
his wife.
Went to. Went
Did you
to
just press
see.
a dead button?
Yeah.
Went to
He's dead
see if
wife.
she could watch it on a streaming service online. Wink, wink.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
that's
Minecraft?
yeah.
Oh,
But
Paul Flicks.
Microsoft
But-
has it now, I think.
there is a very shitty pirate version going around at the moment
I love that.
of the Minecraft movie, but it's before all the CGI is done. So
I want to
There-
watch that.
she showed me it, and she's like, "I think this is like not a good version." And then I'm like, "No, we got the good version. Save this, save it, and it's like
That's funny.
all the
Did someone
thing-
upload like
Yes.
a proof of concept?
The
or
raw,
a-
the raw
the
files.
raw files.
Holy shit.
And it is tits. It is so bad.
I would watch that.
Yeah, and there's like the villagers that are all talking. It's just people in cardboard cutouts with just their head in the center,
Yeah.
like talking and
that.
everything. And all the dogs are like little cutouts, but
I love that.
they have half the CG render model on it,
Oh,
so you can
God.
see a
Oh, but
person.
it's just like,
yeah.
oh, that sounds amazing.
funny.
yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Have you considered not showing your kids the Minecraft movie just so they don't have to watch
But
it?
I love my kids.
Yeah.
Oh, have you
I
considered
think it's
showing?
like
Sister
Minecraft.
loves
Have you
Minecraft.
considered showing them a good movie like Rebel Moon Part 2?
Well, considering the fact that anything that I put in front of my son becomes his new way of life, I'd prefer it to be blocks and that. No, not
Why
yet.
not?
Not
What do
yet.
you mean not yet?
Because
There's a young Jedi.
Okay.
There's there's skeleton kids.
Here's the
We
thing.
were so close.
Liam gave me. I gave my son a pickaxe for his
Yeah, sorry.
birthday.
Very nice.
And the thing was, we have a Minecraft world together, me and my son.
Cute.
He got heaps of magnetic Minecraft cubes
Oh,
for his
cute,
birthday,
yeah.
so he can make his own little world.
Love that.
He got all this shit Minecraft.
Before we go any further, I'm still waiting for my thank you note for the present that I got your son.
Well,
Where's
what'd
my
you get him?
thank you note?
What'd you get him?
I'll get him. I'll force him.
No,
to.
I want to. Yeah, I want to for
What'd you
him.
get him?
Like whatever was using to hurt people. If that's what I got him.
Huh?
I got him a
sword?
Minecraft
Yeah,
thing.
you
I
did.
don't know.
You got him
Oh.
a little pickaxe,
Oh, yeah,
No, that
yeah.
wasn't me.
wasn't you?
I got him like the cow looking thing. with,
Oh,
like,
fuck
the
yeah, that's
yellow back.
awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
the
Look,
sniffer.
Yeah, that's it.
fuck yeah, he loves that.
I saw this. I saw the pickaxe and the sword. I'm like, I'm not getting that for a kid
You're
because that
welcome.
was
So-
stupid.
No, it was great. Okay,
You're welcome.
the worst thing is
I'd
as a
get it.
dad, you would know this. So
Yeah.
Finn is very into. He's
playing
very
Dasco.
whatever he says. And watches.
Yeah, yeah.
He kind of tries to impose it in real
Mimics
life.
it, yeah.
So you gave him a pickaxe
Yeah.
and a sword.
Yeah.
He went outside. Oh, I have pickaxe. I have sword. That means that if I hit the ground hard enough,
I knew it.
can dig a hole.
Oh,
Broke.
We went
immediately.
outside. No, this thing ain't fucking
It's
broken.
fucking tough.
It's tough as shit.
That's why I got it. Because I'm like, this kid's going
And
to smack
Finn
this.
has gone outside and got the pickaxe, hitting the ground with it, and then all of a sudden walks over to a bananing tree. A bananing tree.
bananing tree.
A banana tree.
Says nothing
And
but posit
all
all
of a
night, but doesn't
sudden-
know banana.
This thing has
Banana.
the the pickaxe head. If you hold it upside down, you push a button, it slides down and becomes the hilt
it's
of the
pretty cool.
sword.
Oh,
so you have,
shit, that's
it's-
pretty cool.
and all of a sudden, Finn, like He-Man, like that's why I said I have the power style shit. Flips it over, holds it up in the air, pushes the
Legend.
button. The hilt falls down from being a pickaxe
That's
to being the
sick.
the pommel for the sword, and then proceeds to fucking whack the shit out of
Hell
this
yeah.
banana tree and knocks.
It's very Adventure Time.
And yes,
was gonna
Finn
say, it's
from
very-
Adventure
yes.
Time.
it's very
and he
Zelda.
fell a banana
I thought
tree
you named him. I thought
with
you.
your thing.
Fuck yeah.
Didn't you name him after School of Rock?
No, I named
Do we, Finn?
No, I named him after Finn from Adventure
why would he
Time.
name him after a pedophile?
He's not a pedophile.
But
He is a
did, can
pedophile.
I ask? Did
he didn't pedo anyone.
Did he abduct the children?
That's not technically
Look, all
what a
we know-
pedophile is.
How about
That's a
this?
kidnapper.
How about this? Would that movie get made today?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
About a weird dude coming
They
to a
made
school.
Disney made a TV show about it
Yeah,
like a
and
year
is he a
ago.
pedophile?
I can
in
tell.
that?
Disney loves pedos.
They would 100% redo it, but they just have a female lead. and it'd be perfectly fine.
No,
She's
they
a go-getter.
can't play instruments.
Speaking of a gender bender film, I can't wait for the Ocean's 9.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Do you know Ocean's 8?
Mm.
It's like a sequel to Ocean's 8, but it's Ocean's 9.
They're
but
all
then
men?
he teams up with
They're all men. We gender bended it
George
again.
Clooney's Oceans, so
Fuck
it'll become
off.
Ocean's 9,
That ain't happening.
11. Yeah.
Bro. Big plan. We're going to steal from the World Trade Center.
Oh shit!
How did this go so wrong?
But then the bass music starts and it's like we were actually the pilots.
I was going to say, they're going around.
They'll
It's
never
like,
expect this.
Parachutes out. So long, boys.
so, Matt Damon, did you load the dice? Yes. Brad Pitt, did you talk to Osama?
Yes.
And we're just going to chuck all of these passports in that don't belong to anyone on the flight. They were all dead bodies devoted to us from the morgue.
Don Cheadle was outside
It's like
setting
they
up the
have-
gas.
So they have one plane. It's like, all right, we got one plane. That should be enough. Do we need another plane? We don't need another plane, do we? Okay, we need another plane.
A third plane has hit the Pentagon.
Yep.
Don Cheadle
Did
lost
you know
it.
did you know there's McDonald's in the Pentagon?
Is there actually?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There's a McDonald's in your Pentagon.
That's right. What do they charge?
Yeah.
Probably the same amount.
Yeah, fair.
It's just McDonald's, mate.
Nah, it's tax deductible.
Staff meal.
Oh.
Mickey D's. So anyway, I think Dewey Finn's a really good teacher.
Yeah, you're wrong.
He just teaches the kids to be better than themselves.
What do
By
they learn?
touching them.
He doesn't touch them.
But he doesn't touch them physically.
He's not a pet. He touches them emotionally.
He's
Yeah, exactly.
grooming them.
He's
grooms
not
them.
grooming
He's
them.
grooming
He's
them.
not grooming
How
them.
many of those kids
Tis-
have careers in the industry now?
All of them?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
No.
Real.
Who?
Well,
Miranda Cosgrove? No, she's done.
she wasn't a musician. She was just the organizer. She was a manager.
That's what she did.
Was she school? No,
No, Miranda Cosgrove wasn't on the stage.
I was
She
going to say,
wasn't
was
part of
she
the kids,
School
no.
of Rock? But no, that was Demi Lovato.
Did they make the anniversary movie or?
They never did, but they did do
Oh,
a
I would like to watch
I
that.
think
They did a
because
concert.
Dewey was in jail.
Dewey.
Sorry.
Why doesn't he get a warning bleep?
That's funny.
Speaking of Dewey, did you see they recast him on the Malcolm in the Middle reunion
Yeah,
this
No.
season?
he doesn't want to. He doesn't be a part of it.
The dude's fucking huge. He's like
Yeah, he's
7
pretty-
foot tall.
He's
Wow.
fucking massive.
Yeah, because they
There
couldn't
you-
explain why Dewey's that tall.
No, he's just not interested in returning.
No.
Call him
Yeah.
Dewey.
Which is fair. It is fair. Live your life.
character's
Dewey.
Well, the dude
Dewey.
who plays
Duh.
Reese, he's like really successful. He's behind in all the camera production work and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
he went production
him.
crew
Yeah.
versus acting.
Good on
He's a
him.
gaffer?
No, I
He is
think
best
he's
boy.
He's a
I
7
think
foot
all of
gaffer?
them, all of them moved on to do stuff that isn't in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Formula
Frankie,
One.
in the middle.
Frankie
Yeah,
Muniz
yeah,
drives
yeah.
NASCAR. I don't know what Brian Cranston's up to these days.
that bitch. What's her name? Lois.
Lois. Peter.
Peter File.
Yeah, very good.
Oh,
Sorry,
like
Carmen.
Body
Dewey.
Jewy,
Jesus Christ.
Jewy fine. Yes, we do.
Oh, bro.
We're looking for a Peter File. Peter File. I'm a Peter,
I'm Peter
File.
File.
Yes.
Why is it file,
All right.
Peter?
Are we done?
No,
It's up-
I haven't even
are we?
said
What
one
time are we
thing
at? I
about
don't
my
know.
fucking
Teach
thing
your
at all.
class, bro.
Don't. Look, I've become one of you.
You clearly.
I put glue
You're
on
drinking
my own phone.
coolant.
It's good coolant.
Enough coolant, you become a child.
Okay, so
Mentally.
It's bad tasting.
my guy takes the kids at their lease, shows them what their potential is, brings it out.
No, he
does
makes
that too.
murderers. That's a
What's,
bad thing.
You all like
Murderers is
grooms
bad.
and bro.
What's yours again?
You guys are pedo.
Koro Sensei.
Nah, big pedo.
Ah,
big
cool,
alien
cool.
pedo. He's
I
got
got-
tentacles.
He's like,
bro.
He's not an
confused.
alien. He's a human.
No, he's not.
Yes,
How many
he is.
pedos do we have?
Huh?
How many pedos do we have?
Just
Pedo.
one. Das guys.
Mine's not a pedo. He's just like,
Chris or
hey, wake up to reality and don't worry about this
Naomi.
pill.
His guy doesn't do any. He doesn't do shit.
What is it, Naomi?
Name me Watts.
No, the what's her fucking name?
Trinity?
No, is it? What's the one that's on the other ship? And she's like,
Nagata?
won't they fuck?
Oh,
But it's in
Morpheus's girl.
Nagata.
Yeah, and is it Naomi?
Naomi Nagata.
I think maybe.
Hey, I think it might be Naomi Nagata.
I was about to say Nairobi.
It
but I
might-
don't think
Oh, it is
that.
Nairobi.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
Oh, what
yes.
about Naomi Nagata?
Naomi- who's Naomi Nagata?
Must be Naomi
Stop
Nagata.
saying names,
no
man.
problem.
But he full on takes her out of the Matrix and then just does it so he can fuck her.
Fucking
That's just-
Zion,
So,
baby. You know what? That's what Morpheus did. He's like, hey, you're a little virgin fuck baby and you enjoy your office job. Come to Zion. I'll show you a fucking festival.
I'll
Grooms a
take
kid.
you out of your test tube and make sure that you grow up big
Exactly.
and strong. Oh, you haven't used your muscles yet. Sorry,
It's all right.
Neo.
He's
Does
26.
this hurt?
It's consensual. He's 26.
I feel like the problem is that it sounds like Maurice didn't teach anyone anything.
Yeah.
Dewey's a pedophile.
He's not a pedo.
I'm sorry, but he would
Fucking
be.
Moria didn't teach shit. Dewey Finn taught kids both music and love and how to be the best versions of themselves. You're welcome.
Yeah, but
Malcolm-
didn't they have like
Ma-
a math exam that they didn't fucking do because he was too busy like, all right, you guys can join my band and I'll win the rent money and I'm just going to exploit these kids to get some fucking money
Oh
out
yeah,
of
that's
them.
right. He was trying to use
Are
them.
you
He
telling
was
me
tra-
that teachers aren't using kids for money already?
Was he not trafficking the kids to
He's trafficking. He did. He took them out of the school.
He didn't traffic them.
consent.
He kidnapped them.
That's as
It's
bad.
different. They stayed in the
All right,
state.
I'm sorry. You're done.
He
You're
also
done.
commits fraud as well
Mike
by making them
Opson.
appear to be sick.
Yeah.
I mean, he also pretends to be Mr. Schneebly, but whatever.
He's committed a lot of crimes.
Yeah.
Can we have the sequel to this movie where he's
But he
in
won
fucking jail?
$10,000.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't.
Did he
And
give
he
the
can
money
use
to the
that.
kids? Bet he did.
no, he
did.
didn't
He
win.
started the School of Rock. He didn't win.
He didn't win.
The other band won, but then everyone loved School
So
of
he's
Rock
not even
more.
a
They
good
wanted an
teacher.
encore. He's a
Isn't
great
he like-
teacher because
they didn't win.
the people wanted more School of Rock, but it's the
Wasn't
producers.
like-
Fuck the producers.
Wasn't the Evanescence the band?
Amy
No.
Lee.
No, it's an actual band that beat them. I can't
Yes,
remember the name
but
of
it's
it.
not Evanescence.
Sarah Silverman and gang.
I was going to say
Scotty-
fucking
Scotty doesn't
Creed,
know
but
his
I don't think it's Creed.
Creed.
No.
Look at this photograph.
That's
That's
Nickelback.
Nickelback, you idiot.
I'm 6 feet old and
No, that's not even better.
I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm something.
It's not really that far. He's 6
Jump in.
feet back
So-
from the edge and the cliff's
And I'm
only
tipping.
6 feet
So
down. It's
Malcolm
fucking-
didn't teach anyone. Pedophile.
Not a pedo,
trafficker.
bro. And he taught. He might be a pedo, but he's teaching
and,
kids.
and you also was teaching murder. Miss Frizzle's the only one actually taught the kids
Kidnapping.
anything.
to be well, I mean, yeah.
Kidnapping and insertion of a child.
Plus, also, they go to
She
a
consented. It's fine.
She posited kids and other kids.
and you know what? She
That's
posited.
just learning. That's how
She
you learn.
posited kids in other countries, and I bet you anything, she didn't sort out the visas.
Yeah.
So they're immigrants.
Oh, they're,
Or
they're,
legal
they're from
aliens.
the US.
Legal
they don't
aliens.
need visas. They can go anywhere.
Oh, what about when they go to
fucking
the
tariff.
Amazon?
Yeah, that's fine. That's South
What
America.
about when they go
they're
to
from
space?
America. They're just going south,
They went to
mate.
space a couple of weeks after the Challenger
Oh, yeah.
incident.
What visa do you need to go to space, mate?
Space visa.
You don't need a space visa, mate.
The fact that you don't know that proves how dumb you are.
Are you trying to tell me
Yeah, I
that
am.
Miss Frizzle actually had a transforming bus to go inside children, or she didn't just go into class and say, let's inject these kids with hallucinogens and see what
Hey.
happens?
It's a means
Thank
to an end. It's a means to an
She
end.
fever
If
tripped
those
the
kids
kids.
learn, then that's the main
If
thing.
Arnold learnt, he wouldn't be in the situation he's
Arnold
in.
died, bro.
Arnold deserved it. All right, we're going to wrap it
Little
up.
ginger fuck.
Final talks about Malcolm.
Morpheus assisted Neo in his true understanding of the universe. He became the one
anything.
above all.
Did nothing.
And Morpheus did plenty on showing Neo his potential.
No.
And if you're saying no to
The
that,
Oracle did, and
No,
the
she
video
did- no,
game
she
did.
really did.
I
The
feel like
Oracle
the kid
told
with
him
the
everything.
spoon did more
she
for him.
really
There
didn't.
is no spoon.
She really
Kid
did.
Do you
with
know
the
a fun
spoon
fact
did more.
about that spoon scene?
Yeah.
When they do the little close-up shot on the handle of them entering the Oracle's house, you can kind of see the camera, but they didn't know how to hide the camera, so they covered it in a cloth and then the same kind of material as Morpheus's tie to make it look like it's just his torso. But if you pause it, you could just see his fat old camera lens.
So basically, what you're saying is that Morbius is only useful for the movie to hide a camera.
Basically, yes.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what he
I'm sorry,
teaches. He
mate.
teaches
So you're
cinematography.
trying to say that Morpheus had no impact on anything?
Yeah,
that
no,
Neo did?
yeah, he was just there.
He's not a big teacher.
The lead, the guy who replaced Dewey in, well, not Dewey,
Dewey.
Dewey in the school of,
Oh.
essentially he was part of a band called No Vacancy.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yep.
What
The
band
guy
are
who
they?
replaces him is his name's Spider, the guy that has
Yeah.
the sleeves
yeah.
with the thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what he does now?
Drugs.
He's
Probably.
a district attorney in
Huh?
Oh
America.
my god. In what state?
That is Spider.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's really
Imagine
fucking
getting defended by Spider.
Texas.
Texas.
Oh
Classic.
god.
Yeah, come and take it.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Come and give it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Last thing about Jack Black.
He teaches what is the one subject that transcends time, and that's music, and he uses music.
Is that the subject that he was paid to teach, or is that the only one he knew?
Technically, they had a music teacher.
beat the shit out of a flamboyant child.
He just wanted to fuck the principal.
He didn't want to beat the kid. He just wanted him to shut up. And yeah,
Did he fuck the principal though?
I tell you what,
Probably eventually.
she deserves.
He
a good,
shallow held
she
her.
needs a good.
Oh, that's such a bad movie.
he's just a very good teacher. And then he became he became a licensed music teacher. So
Oh, good.
at the School of Rock.
Yeah, probably because he had to, because of all the teachers trying to put him in jail.
Because of all the court cases.
No, they loved him. Remember that whole thing where he's like, those who can't do teach and those who can't teach, Jim.
120 hours of community service and get your fucking license. Yeah, but the
My
community...
3-year sentence, I became a qualified teacher.
Your teaching license has been suspended. My what?
What's your operating number?
Tell me what your badge number is.
Boring conversation anyway.
The murder classroom.
He takes any of the students, doesn't care about where they come from,
Bad
who they
role model.
are. He brings them in, tells them that, yes, you've had a hard luck of it. I'm going to make you the best version of you by finding out what you are.
Better.
And then, like, posits it
Projection.
in, like, he also, like, promotes healthy eating, like, getting enough exercise, like, taking care of bullies by teaching you how to defend yourself. And when the bully's another teacher, you,
Kill him.
like, make it like him, like the fear of death in him, like that fucking saying like.
Now, I think the thing is that a lot of teachers teach this, but
Yep.
they don't teach you murder at the same time.
Well, sir, I feel like I don't know my multiplications yet.
I've only been here for about 20 minutes.
All
And,
shows.
you-
Nah.
and all you've learned is how to say the
tell time,
word
sir.
posit. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's on the word a day calendar on the back of the wall there.
How many letters
It says
in
prelude.
posit?
Positive last thought.
Post
Lucia.
it.
Okay. And that's
6.
okay. Well, you're wrong because it's 12. You're forgetting about the silent oxlong.
What?
All right, let's wrap it up. All right,
Okay.
voting. Dasco,
Yeah.
who do you
didn't
think?
defend Frizz?
I don't need to.
That is true. Frizz is a really good choice.
Eh,
Pardon me,
Yes,
support it.
Dasco.
yeah.
Who out of all your classmates and obviously your teacher, choose me, otherwise you're staying back.
Yeah.
Who
He'll
had the
give
best
you a
argument?
D.
No, I won't. That's what your teacher does.
Dewey's not a pedo.
Yes, he is.
They gave him
Yeah,
a
come on.
name with
All right, come on.
acrobats.
I don't know what the
PDF.
question is. You've. Oh, what's the question?
Who had the best argument? Who's the best teacher in popular culture?
Oh.
Of the ones that were specifically discussed.
Miss Miyagi.
Professor X, he wasn't even there most of the time.
Nah, he
was
taught
out
him. He
fucking
taught
with
him
the...
He was in Cerebro.
to not like
Permanent
racists.
chicks.
All right, come on, who's your choice?
I'm gonna go with the karate.
Sensei. Yeah.
Kurosai.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Okay.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Mike
right.
Oxlong?
I mean, Frizz was going to be my first choice. And the whole time, like, how could I argue Dewey fair to just not forfeit? But I kind of want to forfeit and be like, Dewey. Not
All right.
Dewey. I'm Dewey. Who are you? Frizz. Frizz.
All right,
Frizz.
All right, Valor Iraq.
I'm gonna pick Mary McGarrigle, the one from That's My Boy, the one that Susan Sarandon plays.
Okay, but if you had to choose one of the ones from the specific ones that we chose.
Oh, that's the chick. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, okay.
If you know,
Hey,
you know.
Look,
Surrender.
that's a woman. I'm taking
No,
that
that's
as a
the chick
win.
he fucks.
Oh, sick.
The kid fucks.
I will pick Miss Frizz.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would actually choose Morpheus because he did actually teach a lot to Neo,
Thank you.
Teach him shit.
even though he was somewhat inconsequential for the movie. But
really
he was
wasn't.
a relatively good teacher.
He's the most important part.
Neo.
Trinity found him.
He found him.
Trinity did.
No, Morpheus is just
No.
calling him on the phone.
No, Trinity was like, wake up.
He was just
Follow the
dialing
white rabbit,
random
Neo.
numbers.
No, he wasn't just.
He was a call
Hey,
center.
this is a cold call. I'm just wondering.
he
how
was
you
wanting
got
to
to
the
help
one,
me.
are
He
you?
was wanted to order a digital Domino's.
Hey, mate, just curious. Do you like life?
What you doing? Hey,
Do you
bro,
think
what
this is
you
real?
doing?
Do you think this is fucked or not?
All right. I think that's Miss Frizzle for the win.
Frizz for the win,
Frizz for the win.
baby.
All right,
I'm
we're
the
gonna go
magic
back
girl.
around. Iraqi Valor, who is
Oh, that's a bit on the stretch. I think it's you, my friend.
okay.
You're saying James. You pointing to James with his
To James. I
face.
didn't point with
It's
shit.
Mr. J.
Dicklick.
You point with your eyes.
You were constantly saying Morbius instead of Morpheus.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
even though
That is definitely a prompt.
Say Morpheus a lot.
No, is in like saying a character's name wrong and then keep saying until someone
okay,
corrects
right,
you.
right, right.
And then the
That's not a
second
prompt, it should
one,
be.
it is a prompt.
I'm sorry.
The second one, I have wrote.
We
No, I
need to
know.
give you
written.
ECT so you forget them all.
Then the other one was, and I think it's very coincidental that you did pick Morpheus, but at no point did you bring up Matrix 4, but he did. And Matrix, bring up
no, I
Matrix
just wanted
4.
to point
I
out
actually
that
didn't know.
Shit.
I actually didn't know that was a
Yeah.
Hang on. Fuck. That's actually a really good point.
He did
it's
bring
a
up,
really good movie
and he
Have you
brought
seen
that
it?
I've
up.
seen. No.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
I think
documentary.
Hey,
that
I've
was-
seen
That was
Matrix.
2 out of them.
Have you seen
No,
Matrix?
Matrix was a documentary. It's a documentary on how not to make a fucking movie.
No, the
Whoa.
Matrix
Whoa.
is just
Whoa.
a retelling of the Bible.
You liked it?
Matrix?
4.
No. That was a bad movie.
Okay. All right. So
seen it.
you're choosing Mr. J.
Picking the teacher, Mr. J. I think he's been touching too many kids.
Convicted. It's before the courts. That's why I can still teach.
Oh, right.
You're saying after class, though.
You're next, bro.
I'll get the lube.
Clench.
Oh, you're not going to need
Let
it,
us
mate.
know if he's kissing another teacher.
It's kissing Mr.
right.
Hands.
All right. Mike Oxlong.
Well, part of me wanted to swing for Dasco because of all the positive.
Yeah.
But he makes a good point, and I think it might be James. I didn't think I'd very good. I picked James.
Okay. All right. Desco.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Dasco. As you can tell from my ethnicity.
I was typing it down.
Which is Italian.
Babidi boo.
Greek.
No, so expensive. They're yours.
Okay. Tell us all about Greek culture,
No.
please.
So in Greek
No.
Greek culture, we have this thing called
I went to Masso University for 5 years not to be called Greek. Thank you very much.
Hey, a shed in your backyard is not called Masso University.
Do you know apparently all of the Greeks having an airline strike? Because I had a few friends flying into Greece, and they were like, "So we're stuck because we can't get there because they're all on strike now."
Because you know why?
Money.
Because it's run by all of the infrastructure and transport is run by the government, and they are now at near the $1 trillion mark in their debt to more
Insane. We
countries.
should tariff
To
them.
be fair, Chris Nolan's making a movie about the Odyssey, which is a
to bring
Greek
money to
story.
Malta, which is Maltese, not Greece.
They're going to change the name to be like Homeless, the Odyssey.
Okay, Dasco.
as a great Greek
That's a
prophet.
good joke.
No, just this. Every time he says my fucking
He
name,
started it.
I
This
keep turning.
is his fault. He started it.
As the great Greek prophet Alexander the Great once said,
Yes.
it's James.
I don't think he said that.
He definitely said that.
I'm
He was
sorry.
like coming in. He's
Who's
like,
your history teacher? Because they're wrong.
You are, sir.
So you.
Oh, wait, shit. I thought I was teaching science.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think
This is
it's.
PE, sir.
See, Dasco touched on it. Oh, sorry,
Ugh.
fake Dasco. Touched on
He
it. But I
posited.
think it's because you said Morbius so many times that I'm like, yeah, nah.
Okay, all right. I think it's Dasco because of the positing
Which
thing.
one?
Oh, me?
No.
Tom.
No,
Tom.
No.
Say
no.
my full name.
Little
Let my
Tom.
full name come out of your mouth.
I don't know the whole of your name.
Tom
Daskowski Autore Differencia.
It's not that far. Like Aussieified, it's Thomas James Daskalovsky.
Thomas
The full one is Tomasz Mozovic Daskalovsky, third of his name.
Cool.
Is Paul the only one without James in his name?
Holy shit. Yeah, I am.
Oh, you're the outsider.
Holy shit.
Fucking loser.
That's awesome, man.
With a
Fucking
triple
go.
J.
In that
Fucking
case,
sheep. What's your middle
in
name?
that case, I'm choosing
Jordan.
Paul. In that case, I'm choosing Paul because he's the non-James.
Fuck
fair,
you,
that's
man.
fair. Fuck
All right,
that guy.
Hitler
Yeah.
thought that too.
You have to wear this brooch.
No. You get tattoo me.
All right, okay. All
All
right.
right.
Can you give a
Who'd you
countdown,
vote?
please?
You voted Daska. You voted
No, I'm voting
Tom.
you, non-James.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, flip.
Oh,
James.
It was me, you
Well
dirty
done.
Jameses.
Well done, well done.
So, prompts were, when I opened them, forfeit,
Ah, okay.
You did that one right at the very end too.
This is why I sort of going a little bit hard on both the Frizz and your call out plot holes and other hosts' arguments. And the last one was laugh at your own joke, even if it was funny. And that was just all
just
I don't think you
night,
made a funny
baby.
joke though, did you?
But I laughed.
That's normal. That's not
Exactly.
It shouldn't
Yeah,
be a problem.
Shouldn't
That's
be a problem. That's just me.
just how it is.
Making bad jokes and laughing at it. Yeah, that's pretty normal. All right. So, because of your behaviour being held back for another episode, which we'll get to very soon.
So I got volleyball practice.
another
No, no.
episode.
Mr. Gelsomino said I had to go to volleyball practice.
Well,
I'm actually trying out for rep, so
mate, you're a scrawny ass
How do you
fuck.
try out for rep, idiot? You got to go to the carnival.
fuck off. I'm trying to walk.
Hey, aren't you the one that gave the teacher a permission slip so
Trying
that
to
you're on your
fucking
period?
lie.
Yeah, you wouldn't go in the water because you're on your period.
Can I
is
go to
that
the
right,
toilet?
mate? No, you can't.
Can I go
mate.
to the toilet? I'm going
nah.
to piss. I'm going to piss in the class,
I've actually
sir.
got Sever's disease and I can't stay in the one place
Doctor
for
says back
more
to
than 10
septis.
minutes.
Septis.
I've got Severus disease.
I've got the
All
black
right,
shit.
look,
Oh,
look,
apologies.
no, we're staying back for
Oh,
another
sir.
episode. And if you keep mucking around, it'll be even longer than this one. So,
I'll do you in like the last teacher.
That's
Oh,
guys
yeah.
jerking
So
on the
have you
desk.
considered not being a fuckwit?
In
but
for a
my
penny, in
mother
for a
didn't
pound.
love me.
Oh, sir,
All
I need-
right,
I need
everyone.
that vape.
No. It's your own time you're wasting.
So he's a fuckwit.
All right, I'll see you next
So
week.
he's a
I'll see you
fuckwit.
next week for class. All right, everyone.
All right.
Now the bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you. All right, you can go.